the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. This statement may seem cliché, but it is true. There is no way to build a solid, stable, and harmonious relationship if this is missing. It would be like a house without a firm foundation. This would not be able to stand for long. And worse, before it falls, it starts by showing signs that something is not right. Cracks will show, the walls will shake until the biggest disaster happens. However, the truth is that there are a lot of people who are paranoid with so much distrust. Singer Selena Gomez recently admitted to being single since her split from Justin Bieber in 2018 because of trust issues. I can't meet someone and know if they like me for me. To be honest, I just want to start over. I want everything to be brand new. I want someone to love me like I'm brand new. Also recently, a documentary has demonstrated that trusting in a partner 100% might not be a good idea. The documentary titled The Tinder Swindler depicts the true story of Shimon Hayut, a 31-year-old man who pretended to be a billionaire named Simon Leviev on Tinder. Simon would first shower the woman he met on the dating app with lavish gifts and trips, using money that he had taken from another woman. He charmed his victims using expressions of affection, including moving rapidly towards being a couple and discussing a possible future together. In less than a month, he would say "I love you" to them and make plans of moving into an apartment together.
When I first talked with Simon, immediately we had a bond.
And when I listened to the radio,
he was smart and funny and very impulsive.
I shared my whole heart with him.
And then he asked me if I wanted to travel with him.
After gaining their total trust, Simon would ask them to take out a massive line of credit for him. He would say that this was needed to guarantee his protection, as being the son of a billionaire diamond mogul attracted many enemies. The victims consequently got themselves into huge debts, which they claimed to still be paying. Shimon Hayut was eventually caught, but released after only serving 5 months. So which should it be? Trust completely? Do not trust at all? Or trust a little bit? What exactly is the right measure of risk-taking so as to not have unpleasant surprises within a relationship? Stay tuned. This is what we're about to learn.
Can you trust your partner 100%? Why is that?
I think so, but I couldn't trust myself to tell her everything because I was worried about. I think there was definitely trust issues for sure, and then it meant I couldn't really trust her that well.
Yeah, I think so. I would be able to trust that person.
I trust my partner almost 99%. He's a very good husband. My husband, very attractive man. I know many ladies around him, but anyway, I want to trust him. Sometimes I'm angry, but I try.
I believe I can, yeah. Yeah, I do have a lot of trust. She's never done anything to make me not trust her.
Yes, 100%, yeah. Because he's just an incredible man and an incredible father as well.
No, because people are very frail and they make mistakes and they don't tell the truth.
Can your partner trust you 100%?
Maybe not. We all keep some secrets, some of our personal lives apart from other people.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
I would hope so.
And I hope he trusts me.
Have you ever trusted someone and they disappointed you?
I think friendships, it's happened where I have trusted a friend and perhaps they've done something that has caused me to not trust them going forward and not have a friendship with them going forward, yeah.
Everything from the past does affect what's going on right now for everyone, so it would be silly to say that nothing has affected me.
My ex-husband always cheating me, but he's not from England, so maybe it's a big difference why I trust my husband from England, because he's a very serious man.
I think we've all had that, but I don't know, it's how you deal with it, really. You have to overcome it before you actually get into a relationship. I think that's really important.
Maybe when I was younger, Yeah, when you start learning what a relationship is.
No, nothing on a huge scale, I'm afraid.
Some realistic experiences about real people. Yeah. People let you down. Yeah.
What do you do to show your partner that they can trust you?
I suppose tell each other as much as they can. Tell each other everything if possible.
Honesty. You tell them how you feel, and you keep telling them how you feel.
I always call him when I late. I always show him how I'm nice to him. I try do everything like in movie. What movie teach you, you do exactly same. I try be good wife.
I feel like, I don't know if there are any specific behaviours. I think that's a kind of based on mutual respect. And I think if you're always going to be suspicious to someone, then their actions are always going to look suspicious to you. So there's nothing they can really do to soothe your insecurity in that way.
Oh, love, communication, affection, giving them security. Yeah, I'd probably say those are the key points, yeah.
Why we should not trust, someone 100%. Let's go back to the title, please, Shad, where we introduced the secret, the 99% secret to bulletproof your relationship. Again, the reason why we should reserve the 1% is not because you should leave. I'm not saying that by trusting 99% in my wife, I'm living in that, with that paranoia that I'm always looking for something. Oh, let me check her phone. Let me see the messages. Let me see, let me check where is she. I'm not talking about this kind of behavior, okay? By saying that I don't trust my wife 100%, but just 99%, I'm not saying that we are living like that. We don't live, checking each other's life all the time, checking each other's phone all the time. Not at all. That's not necessary. You know why? Because we understand that the best way for you to protect is your relationship is understanding that this 1% is not because of the person, but it's because of you. And you understand that you as a human, you may fail, eventually you can make mistakes. And you understand that eventually your partner also can make mistakes. And I'm sorry, if there is someone, a listener of this program that you may think that, oh, okay, but I don't make mistakes. Okay, so perhaps you are a kind of God. Okay, so I probably don't need to be connected to this program because you are a kind of God. But if you are not a God and you recognize that you have your mistakes or flaws, so you have also, I hope you also understand that whoever is the person you are with, you may love this person, you may, have intentions to live with this person for the rest of your life, for the last day of your life, just as me, I have this intention to live with my wife for the rest of our lives. We love each other, we are good, we're fine. But this 1% that we don't trust, this is what keeps the relationship, in a very good balance. Because this, let me teach you how, let me open a little bit of my life here to you, just for the sake of the example, just to illustrate that better. How do we conduct our marriage, if you don't trust each other 100%, if you just trust each other 99%? This 1%, again, is not that paranoia that we live, checking each other's life. My wife, she's not checking on my phone all the time. She's not checking on my emails. She's not checking on my Facebook. But the opposite. In order for us to build this trust, she has access to all my social medias. She has access to my emails, to my phone. She knows, the password to unlock my phone, to see everything. Even the password, of the computer in my office, she has access to. So there is no secret. So it helps to build relationship. So this 1% is what will keep your eyes open. Because those ones said, okay, I trust 100%. Those people, they will ignore some signs. Ignore some signs that there is a problem. And because there is a problem, they can notice, okay, there is something there. But because they have this thing in their mind, no, I trust my husband, I trust my wife 100%. So they turn, a blind eye on that sign. They ignore that sign, and eventually that sign, it's how can I say? It's something that it's revealing a future problem. It's something that could be avoided if you paid attention before. So this 1% we are mentioning here is this 1% that, it's related to zeal, is related to care, to that special care. It's not because you are, crazy jealousy, and it's not about this thing. But it's about rules. Rules. For example, for us to live in a society peacefully, it's necessary rules. And what are these rules for? To protect you, right? It's to protect you. Imagine if someone, or a group of people, a couple of people, they start ignoring the traffic rules. Imagine the disaster. Imagine, people seeing the red light, and everybody here knows what is the rule about the red light, right? In a traffic. So if you see the red light in the traffic lights and you ignore it, this rule, you cause an accident. Probably you can even risk your life and risk also others' life. So these rules, they are protections. So in my marriage, we have certain rules. And these rules, they are there to bring protection. To bring protection. For example, in your workplace, in my work, eventually I have to talk to women. Is that a problem? Not at all. I have to. It's part of what I do. But I would never give my personal number to a woman. Imagine you, a woman, with a problem in her marriage, messaging me, late night, oh, dear Pastor James, I just had a problem with my husband. We just had a disagreement, so and so. Though, I had this intention to help her, do you agree with me that would be a bit inappropriate to start, helping someone in that way? So these rules we have in our marriage is the protection to keep us safe. So, for example, men that they don't understand that, and they say, no, I trust myself. I will never cheat on my wife. And because of that, they keep feeding, friendship with ladies. That in their workplace is also always complimenting ladies. Oh, your hair it's really beautiful. Oh, look, what a nice lipstick and these things. Though perhaps you men, you think you are, just being nice, but the other side can be reading or understanding that nice gesture as something else, and the other way around, as you know. So this 1%, that we should not trust, in no one. This is not something that we are creating here. It's not a rule or something that we're making up. The author of love already spoke about it. We have a verse in the Bible. Look what the Bible says about it. Cursed is the man who trusts in man, and makes flesh his strength. So can you see? That's the voice of wisdom. The voice of wisdom. The Word of God says, the author of the author of love is saying that cursed is the man that trust is in man. It's impossible to live a life without trusting people, right? For example, when you have to fly, you have to trust in the pilot. Oh, but how many times you have to take a flight going to A to B, and you never saw the pilot's face? I don't remember. How many times? Perhaps all you have is just the sound of his voice and nothing else. That's a sign of trust. We have to trust people. But I hope you understand here my example. So we can see what is the best way, what is the best balance for you to have a healthy relationship. The best balance is that just follow the wisdom, the voice of wisdom. And the wisdom recommends transparency and risk minimization. So can you see? That's the right balance for you to live a healthy relationship, to keep tranquility, to bring peace to your relationship, okay? So these rules that you will eventually will understand what they are. Okay, please understand, again, I'm sorry to repeat, is not to live in that paranoia, to be looking for problems and no, it's not that, okay? I hope you understand. It's not that, but it's for you to understand what you have to do, okay?
The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.